So, ito na yung floor clean out details saka ceiling clean out details. Pinantang ko, mali yung ginawa ko ito sa mga plano ko, mga standard details ko. So, ito yung plug. Floor clean out sa mga ground floor to. Ground floor na buhangin na sa ilalim. Pero basement pwede rin. So ito naman is mga second floor, third floor, ceiling. Sa roof, hindi pwede to kasi yung roof na to, ano na yun? Yung floor drain. Roof drain na yun. Okay? Sa storm drainage tayo. Ayun. So ito yung gravel. So yan. Yan yung detail no clean out. Now, fixtures which are readily removable without disturbing the piping are acceptable as equivalent to clean out. So, hindi mo na kailangan mag-clean out kung mayroon naman parts na matatanggal. Diba? Sa water closet. Pag solo lang naman water closet, hindi nang nilagyan ng clean out. Kasi doon pala sa water closet, pwede mo sa floor drain, pwede ka na pala. Water closet, hindi pala pwede kasi umiikot yan sa bowl. So, yan. Ito. Soil stack. May tatakpan. Yan. So, ito yung mga location kung saan kailangan ng clean out. So, ito yung horizontal flow. Nag-45 degrees required. Yan. No clean out required. Kasi more than, more than. Diba? So, yan. Pero pag group, marami siya nag-tap dito. So, kailangan mo na. Clean out required on offset greater than 45. Okay. Yung plan B, plan view. Ito naman elevation niya. Ito elevation kasi vertical to. So yan. Sa ilim niya may clean out na. Sa plano, hindi mo siya makikita. Pero pag binilang mo, pero kailangan mong mabilang. Meron siyang isa dyan. Ito naman. Pag masyadong mahaba yung cell stack mo, kailangan mo to. May distansya siya. Ito, ganun din. Ito yung mga location ng clean out. For the size ng clean out, so meron tayong gagamiting reference case, Revised National Plumbing Code of the Philippines and the 2012 Philippine Mechanical and Electrical Engineering Code. So same size lang siya, same lang. So nagkataon lang dito sa mechanical 40, 50, 60. Itong standard, ito direct conversion to ng 1-in-1/2, 38 mm, 51 mm sa 2 inches, di ba 50.8? 64, 63 plus to 76 mm yung 3 inches, ito 80. So, may standard die-sum. So, may mali pa nga itong may mali ito sa mechanical engineering code. Hindi niya kinonvert to. Oo. Ngayon ko lang napansin. So, this is in inches, hindi siya 40 inches. This is 1-in-1/2. This is 2 inches. This is 2.5. This is 3 inches. Okay. This is 1 yan. 1-in-1/2, 1-in-1/2. 2-in-1/2. 2-in-1/2. This is 3-in-1/2. Okay. So check nyo na lang. May mali sa Philippine Mechanical Engineering Code. Nangupya lang kasi. So ang gagamitin natin talaga sa dito, local, Philippines, is laging yung Philippine Code. So meron may ibang reference na International Plumbing Code, Uniform Plumbing Code, or yung gamitin pa natin sa iba, yun, sa layout na lang yun. Pero pagdating sa mga sizing, so gamitin natin is yung Plumbing Code ng Philippines sa Mechanical Engineering Code. Yung mga table nila. Kasi yun ang babasihan ng evaluator. Mas magpiprevail kasi yung Plumbing Code natin. So ito na yung Philippine Mechanical Engineering Code. Pinalitan ko yung inches na mm. Kasi mali yun. So okay na. Special waste. So hindi, itong special waste, ito yung hindi mo siya kailangan i-connect. Kailangan meron siya tawag na air gap. Yung mga indirect waste. So special waste, tank overflows, tank emptying lines and the leak bad discharge should not connect directly to the drainage system due to the danger of contamination of the water supply. The discharge should be through an air brake to an acceptable receptacle, floor drain, or onto a roof. Acceptable receptacle yata yan. Okay. The same method should be applied for the drains from sprinklers, yung sprinkler may drainage yun, cooling jacket, drip fans, etc. Steam expansion tank drains and overflows, boiler blow off, condensate, and cooling tank drains may be treated in a similar manner or by a direct connection to the house sewer on the street side of the house top where permitted by the code. Indirect waste. Waste piping which does not connect directly to the sanitary system is an indirect waste. The discharge from an indirect waste should be conveyed into a water supply, trap, and vented receptacle or fixture. So that is a receptacle. The discharge outlet should be a minimum of 1 inch above the flood level of the receptacle. Ito. Ayan, niya. The installation and sizing of indirect waste is in accordance with all the rules of direct connected waste piping with one exception. Due to the low velocities usually present in indirect waste piping, stoppages are more prevalent and clean out should be provided at every possible location. Now for the materials and standard pipe sizes, UPVC pipes are the ideal substitute for cast iron and asbestos. Ito yung common na ginagamit natin ito sa drainage sa atin, Philippines, because of its special features such as chemical resistance and corrosion resistance. It is strong and long-lasting, easy to install, and UV resistant. In addition, it has high flow rates and a wide range of applications such as sanitary, water drainage, and ground sewage removal. So ito yung katabing picture is yung pusher to. Isang brand ng sanitary piping, Emerald ang brand. Sanitary and sewerage piping system, ginagamit ito sa vent. So dito yung standard size niya. Mag-ingat kayo. Dito o ito. 50 mm is equivalent to 2 inches nominal pipe size. 75 is 3 inches, 1 is 4. So wala siyang 2-in-1 up, di ba? Pag sewer and more than 4 inches, ito na 6 inches na is 160. 200 is 8. 250 is 10. 315 is 12. So ito lang laging titinan mo yung inches, tapos double check mo na yung yung mm na equivalent. So ito yung mga thickness, mga standard thickness niya. So discussion about the thickness, mga SDR number. So ibang topic na yun. Dito tayo sa S600 and S1000. PSI yan. So naman is SDR 34. So ibang topic yun. So check na lang sa... Tapos na kayo, mag-discuss nyo doon. Hanapin yan. SDR S600. Kasi walang time sa ngayong college to ituro sa inyo to. Yeah. Hindi pa nyo na ma-absorb to. Hindi nyo pa kailangan. Kailangan nyo is yung mga sizing. Fittings, andito naman. Elbow, 45 degrees, 90 degrees, glide outset, coupling, P-trap, T, Y, cross T, meron na, double Y, meron yan. So ito naman yung mga reducer, bushing, coupling. Bushing, ito yung maiksi. Coupling, ito yung parang cup, parang tasa. T-reducer, Y-reducer, double T-reducer, double Y-reducer. So ayan. Ito yung mga sizes niya, 3x2, 4x2, 4x3. So ito naman malalaki ito 10x4, 10x6. Ayan yung mga available niya. Kung meron kang 10x2, so wala dito. Magiging 10x4 saka 4x2 ka. Reduce. Top T. Yan, tumaimayan itong screw. So yan yung mga 5 sizes. Kailangan natin dito is yung available 5 size. Baka mag-select ka na compute mo, ginawa mo 10 manap, so wala. So manap wala. So select ka na yung next higher. So meron ding ibang brand, check nyo ano yung mga size nila. Parehas din yun, standard. Presyo lang nagkakaiba. Okay. Drainage system sizing. So paano sa-size yung drainage natin? So the rate of flow and fixture range. The rate of flow and a fixture range should be the same as the rate of flow discharge at the fixture outlet. Dapat. So the flow from the fixture outlet is comparable to flow from a water supply orifice discharging under flow pressure. So for a fixture, the orifice can be taken as the minimum diameter of waste outlet and the flow pressure is equivalent to the height of the water above the minimum diameter. If there is a decrease in the rate of flow from a fixture as the water level in the fixture decreases. So the average flow rate of flow from a fixture can be expressed fairly accurately by the formula. Q is equal to 13.7 D squared H squared 1 up, where Q is the rate of discharge, the GPM, D is the diameter of outlet orifice in inches, H is equal to mean vertical height of water surface above the point of outlet orifice. Wait. Kaya kung yung laman ng tubig mo doon sa bowl, kunin mo yung height. Ano yung butas? The diameter. So, makukompute mo yung discharge. So, applicable din to sa mga grades, mga floor drain, sa mga trench. Ayan. Ito yung ang formula na ginagamit niya para makuha mo yung capacity ng drain. So, meron siyang allowable height. Tapos saka mo drain. So, ito yung pag-compute ng capacity ng fixture drain mo. Depende sa height na maaabot ng level ng tubig mo. Yung nagpa-flood na yung katabo mo, tapos bigla mong pinuksan yung drain, yan. Makukuha mo yung flow rate. So, the rate of flow in branches. The rate of flow in a branch line is obviously the sum of the flows from the fixtures connected to that branch. When the branch is of extended length greater than 5 feet, to avoid the development of hydrostatic pressure at the required flow, the design of the branch is based upon the assumption that uniform flow condition exists in the branch. Hydrostatic pressure manifests itself in the backup of water in the branch and surcharging. And relatively short branches, which is usually the case, the high velocity flows from the fixture produce surging flow condition and higher capacities and velocities are produced than under a normal flow condition. Under no circumstances should the branch flow exceed the flow capacity of the stack or house drain to which it connects overflow. The discharge of a branch into a stack should not cause excessive interference with the sheet of water flowing down the stack or back pressure in the branch could be solved. So dapat hindi babalik yung tubig mo. So pag nagsabay-sabay siya, so yung iba doon babalik sa'yo yung tubig, yung drain. The maximum permissible flow capacity must be related to the probable simultaneous rate of flow in the stack. The maximum probable flow in the stack is a function of the total flow in the stack and the number of branches connecting into it. So wait. Next, fixture drain size. The minimum fixture drain size will be the minimum size of the fixture trough. Recommended minimum sizes of top for various fixtures are given in table 7-2 or table 15-9. This is table from the plumbing code, mechanical code. The plumbing engineer is warned, however, that he must comply with the code requirements in the locality of the job. So this minimum fixture drain size, ito na yung available sa ano yan, sa department store, yung binibilhan nyo nito. Yung mga binibilhan nyo ng mga water closet, yan, water lavatory. Ito lang yung abang minda. So ito yung standard. This is the minimum trap. Yan. Table 7-2 is done from revised National Plumbing Code of the Philippines. So item number, ito. Unahin natin yung bathtub, yung pictures. Ito yung mga pictures yan, ha? Wala dyan gate lang. Trap and trap arm sizes. So millimeters yan, 30. Bathtub is 38 or 1-in-1. Up. Bidets, 38 mm or 1-in-1 na. Close washer, 2 inches. Dental units, ano ito yung mga sikat ng fountain? 31 mm. So 31 mm is 1-in-1 port. So now, pero itong mga 1-in-1 na, sa 1-in-1 port, merong adapter yan para maging 2 inches. Okay? Interceptors, yan, 2 inches. Ito na yung mga port niya. Okay? Flashing beam, urinal, pedestal type, tap on only, store. So ito, makikita nyo ito sa mga internet. Yan, wash basin, water closet, 76 sa 3 inches ang water closet. Pati itong sun flashing beam. So ito, 3 inches. Minimum na yan. Okay? Kaya makita mo yung mga, lahat ito, 2 inches sa branching, pero sa unit niya, ito ang kakabit ng mga kakabitan. Pero sa piping mo, 2 inches yan. Pagdating ito sa water closet, 3 inches. Note, the size and discharge rating of each indirect waste receptor shall be based on the total rated discharge of all fixture equipment or appliers discharging therein to accordance with the table 7-3. So wala tayong 7-3. Dito lang tayo. Okay? Dapat to. So drainage piping serving batteries of appliances capable of producing continuous flow shall be adequately sized to provide per peak flow. So total mo yung lahat yun. Clothes washer and groups of 3 or more shall be rated as 6 fixture unit each for common horizontal and vertical waste sizing. So wala pa. No? Water closet shall be computed as a 6 fixture unit when determining septic tank size based on appendix B of this code. Top sizes should not be increased to a point where the fixture discharge will be inadequate to maintain their self-storage properties in 2 feet per second. So the equivalent of drainage fixture unit is natin next. So ito yung equivalent niya, may table niya, nakalagay 2, 2, 1, sa tapat mo siya. Water closet for private course, sa water closet sa public installation is 6. Sa plumbing code yan, ha? Pero may water closet na is 3. Ito, water closet niya. Ito. May 4. So, minsan, ginagamit ko dito is may iba kasi code 3. Okay. So, basta importante, makakompute kayo ng pipe size kasi minsan, malaki nang nakukuha mo. Consider natin ito. Water closet shall be computed as 6 fixture unit with determining septic tank size. That is 6. So, for us then, table sa 15-9. This is from mechanical code. Ito, mechanical code to, pero binanggit yung table 7-4 yung sa plumbing code. Okay, error na naman yan. So ito, same lang siya. Almost the same. Bata, biti, yan. Ito yung So water closet may 3. So ito yung ginamit ko. So pwede ko rin gamitin ng 4. Pwede ko gamitin 6. Dito sa mechanical code. So dito, ginamit niya is 6. So masyadong malaki nakukuha sa septic tank. So sinisave niya. Okay, ito ang ginagamit kong 3. Pwede ko gamitin yung 4. Kung public na. Okay. Iba-iba. Pero itong reference natin. Acceptable naman ito. So sa Philippine code, mechanical code, farming code, ito tayo mag-base. Yan. Private, public, ito, common. So kasi ang private, siyempre kita sa'yo lang. So kung hotel, private yan. Ito yung mga school, sa public yun. Yan, public ang natin. Maraming gumagamit. Diba? So kitang public mo. So sa plumbing code, wala siyang binanggit. Ito, meron. Assembly naman. Yan, yung mga function hall. Ito ang ginagamit. So, dami. So, nasa design mo na yan. So, sanitary drainage fixture unit. So, ito na yung tawag na DFU. Drainage fixture unit. The assigning of fixture unit values to fixtures to represent their load producing effect. Wow. So, was originally proposed in 1923. Hanggang ngayon, ginagamit pa. Ilang years ko gagamitin pa yan kasi yun ang basehan ng planning. The fixture unit values were designed for application in conjunction with the probability of simultaneous use of fixtures so as to establish the maximum permissible drainage loads expressed in fixture unit FU, other than in gallons per minute of drainage flow. A fixture unit is a quantity in terms of which the load producing effect on the plumbing system of different kinds of plumbing fixtures are expressed on some arbitrarily chosen scale. The fixture unit flow rate is the total discharge flow in gallons per minute of a single fixture divided by 7.5 gallons per cubic feet, which provides the flow rate of that particular plumbing fixture as a unit of flow. One is fixture unit is equal to 7.5 gallons. By yan. Pag 2, so hindi na siya. Fixture unit flow rate is a total discharge in gallons per minute of a single by 7.5 for one single unit. Pag dalawa, so hindi lang siya 7.5, bumaba pa siya. The table 7-5 or table 15-4 shows the tabulation of maximum permissible fixture unit to be conveyed by stack of various sizes. The table is compiled by taking into account the probability of simultaneous use of fixtures. So this is table 7-5, revised National Plumbing Code of the Philippines. So andito yung item A, B, C, size of pipe. Kasama na dito yung vent. So for size of pipe, okay, 32 mm, ano ba itong, isa naman ito, table 16-4, English units lang yan. Pares lang, okay? So, natin. Ito tayo sa plumbing code. Maximum fixture unit of drainage piping. For vertical, so wait, itong mga note natin. 1, excluding top arm. 2, except 6, pure dishwasher. So, kaya, so the diameter of individual vents shall not be less than 32 mm nor less in size than 1/2 the diameter of the drain to which it is connected. So, sa vents to tama kasi dyan. So, dito tama tayo sa drainage. So, vertical, yung stack, ito ang gagamitin mo. Horizontal, ito ang mga gamitin mo. Ito yung mga total ng drainage picture units. Yung mga picture mo. Isa lang, 32 mm, 38 mm naman. Vertical. So ito naman dito is yung maximum length. Kumpara mo, di ba? Kasi pag tama yung ano mo dito, pero lumampas kito, next size ka. Pumasok halimbawa dito sa 16. Yung vertical mo, 30 meters. So hindi mo rin pwede. Papasok ka na sa 2.5. Kasi wala tayong 2.5 drainage pipe. So 3 inches ka na. So vertical, so what? May note to. Number 2, so except sinks, urinals, and dishwasher. So hindi kasama dito. So dito ka na. Sa mga sink, ito na yon. Sabihin, hindi pag yung sink mo isa lang. So ang DF is 2. So hindi mo ito pwedeng gamitin. Gagamitin mo ito. So vertical 2 inches. So dito sa 51 mm number 3, so ibig sabihin except 6 fixture unit trap or water closet. Pag may water closet ka, hindi pwede ito kasi 3 inches ang ano ng water closet mo. Diba? Yan, itong dalawang 3 na yan. Or 6 fixture unit trap or water closet nga yan. Kasi sa ano, sabi niya is pag sa septic tank, gagawin mo 6. So ito yung ibig sabihin nun. So kaya dito ka na sa 3 inches. Diba? Kahit yung it's ang deep yung drain pitch is 6 lang. So hindi nga pwede gamitin to. So dito ka sa 3 inches. Okay? And 76 naman, only 4 water closet or 6 fixture unit tops are allowed on any vertical or stack. So ibig sabihin ang 4. Pag naglima ka na, pero pumasok ka sa below 48, hindi na rin pwede to. Dito ka na sa 4 inches. Okay, na-gets niya. Sa horizontal, ganun din. 3. Yan. Hindi pwede to. Ganun din to. So ito rin. 5. So this is based, dahil 4 inches to, based on 2% or 20.9 mm per meter. Ito yung percentage slope. For 1% slope, kasi yun pwede yung 4 inches in above. So multiply, ito yung horizontal units by 0.8. Horizontal fixture unit by 0.8. So ito lang ito lang horizontal. Itong vertical, walang sinabi. Kasi wala namang slope. Okay? And the maximum length. So ang size mo is 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 2, 2 and 1/2. So wala to. 3, 4, wala yan. 5, 6, 8, 10. Diba? Ayan. So vertical length, merong limit. Yung horizontal, unlimited. So, dati dito, unlimited. Pero may slope ka. Di ba? So, meron kang distance. Kung gusto mo yung slope, yung drop ng pipe mo is 12 inches lang. So, meron kang distance, maximum distance niyan. Para hindi ka lumapas ng 12 inches yung drop ng pipe mo. Sinasakisa mo yan. Baka lumampas na. Sa slab yan. Ilalim ng slab, pag mahaba na yan, lalampas na ng kisame yan. Baka lumampas ng pintuan pa yan. Okay? Yan naman ang limit niyan. So, this is for English units from Mechanical Engineering Code. Yeah. Same lang siya. Ayan, no? Horizontal. Yeah. Ito yung horizontal unlimited. Na-raise na yung nakinap niya ng kapaming code. Yeah. Okay. So, figure 1 shows an illustration of a short section of a stack, including a horizontal branch connection using a sanitary fitting. Water is flowing down this stack from the upper floor. Ito. And the branch is flowing a great enough way to completely fill the branch at each point connection. So, yan ang tama. Yung interference yan, waba ito. Pag malakas to, so, pag sobrang lakas, Mababa naman to. Pag sobrang hina to, pwede pumasok ka dyan. Branch interval. Okay. A branch interval is the part of a soil or waste stock. Wait ulit. Branch interval is the part of a soil or waste stock. Ito yung soil or waste stock. Ito yung floor to floor. At least 8 feet in length between horizontal branch connection within one or more horizontal branch connection are connected. Figure 2 illustrate branch interval. Ito, 8 feet or more. Isang branch interval yan. 10 feet story, pero pag nag-20 feet siya, so ibig sabihin, may isa pa dito. So, yeah, one or more horizontal branches are connected. So, isang branch interval pa rin yan. That is 8 feet. This is 8 feet or more. So, the distance of 7 feet, kung meron ka pa itong isa, so hindi yan branch interval. The definition states at least 8 feet in length. So figure 3 illustrates a typical stock and the correct procedure for sizing. So the stock is sized on the total fixture unit on the entire stock. Ito, kung ito taas wala yan. Ito yung mga ilang fixture units to, nag-total mo dyan. I-add mo lahat yan, hanggang dito, yan ang size niya. Lowest branch, 2 feet minimum from the offset. Offset 45 degrees or less from the vertical requires no change in size. Okay. Pag more than dyan, so offset greater than or 45 degrees from vertical must be sized as a house drain or horizontal. Yan. Kasi meron tayong sa table na to, meron tayong vertical at horizontal. Diba? Dito mo na i-base. So ito yung main drain mo. Sewer. Tawag dyan. So, the procedure for sizing a stock which offset more than 45 degrees from the vertical can be sized in a manner which will result in a significant economics. Okay. Kailangan mo talagang mag-size. Hindi yung tsambahin lang kasi balay mo. Maliit. Pag masuba na malaki, so wala kang tinatawag na economics. Kaya ang design is may economics. Number 1, the portion of the stock above the offset is sized in the same manner as a stock which does not offset, based upon the total fixture unit connected to the stock above the offset by this line. Ito yung hanggang 16th floor, itong last na to, lock na kaya dali ko makita. So, ibilang ka ng yung sa taas na ito, di ba? I-total mo lahat ng fixture unit dyan, yung bawa. Size of the stock above offset based on if you connected to stock from 16 through 8 floor. 16 to 8 floor. Wala to. Taas. Is 450 FU. So this requires a 6-inch stock drain. So ito. Ilan ba yun? 450. 450. So wala dito. 250. So nandito siya. Vertical lang. So lampas na ng 256. So pasok siya sa 600. But this is 5 inches. So wala. Huwag tayo gagamit ng 5 inches. Punta tayo sa 6 inches. Ang maximum niya is 155. So considered na pasok yan. So 6-inch stock drain is required. Yan. Then the horizontal option of the stock is sized on the basis of a housing drain, horizontal. Still, this is 450. Standard use, gamitin natin yung 1/4 slope. Ito sa table na to is 1/4 na to, di ba? So 450 horizontal, 428, so kulang. So 720 pasok yung 6 inches natin. No limit on length. So it is still 6 inches. Di ba? So possible siya maging magkaiba. Next, the portion of the stack below the offset is the same size as the offset or based upon the total connected fixture unit of the entire stack above and below the offset, whichever is larger. Okay, kasi hindi ka na pwede magpalit pa dito sa 6 inches. Kasi sinabi niya, same size as the offset. So this will become, idagdag mo to, so dito sa 450, idagdag mo to na, ano, this is 850 plus 450 magiging 1.3. So this requires, sa vertical tayo, 1.3, so 6 inches tayo, di ba? So say 1,720, 155 meters, considered na abot siya. So yan, requires 6 inches stack pa rin. Again, wala yung number 4, same. So number 4, offset below, lowest branch size as house grade with 1.3 FU and 1/4 inch. Slope requires 8 inches size. So pag ito hindi, ito na yun sa baba. So pag ito sa first floor mo, basement, first floor, yung ceiling hindi kaya, so palitan mo ng 1 slope. Multiply ka ng 0.8. Diba? Sabi dito. So consider mo natin yung 1.3 horizontal. So hindi na pwede yung 6 inches kasi 720 lang yung horizontal fixture unit. So dito tayo sa 2640 which is 8 inches. So yan, meron ka ng size, 8 inches. So kompleto na yung size mo ng bench mo. Okay, dito pa lang tayo sa stock. Wala pa tayo doon sa loob sa branches per floor. So ito, pabalikan tayo. Pag nag-design ka na, siyempre pupunta mag-umpisa ka sa water closet, sa fixtures. So total mo yun, tapos papunta dito sa drain. So discussion lang tayo. Kasi para kumbaga sa ano, doon mo tayo sa pupuntahan nyo para alam nyo na. Yan. So ito, hintay, wait lang kasi tumama yung mga drawing. Okay, tama pala. So ito yung size naman tayo ng mga branches. So example to, yung isa parang demo lang yun. Ito naman yung example. Given a stack loaded as in figure 5, sizing example, the following procedure is followed to size all the drainage pipe. So meron ka na dito. So step 1, size all the branches table 7-5 o table 15-4. So ito per branch to per floor. Gagawin nyo yan. So ito, dito muna tayo nga sa main, sa stack. So ito nakita yung middle line nito is the bend. Ang bend niya dito, tapos ito naman bend to. Later sa bend, discuss natin ito kung itong extension na to. Meron tayong bend stack to roof. Yan, pag solo niya yan, bend stack to roof. Pero pag nag-top na, tawag doon is stack bend. Later na. Next, sa ibang topic na yun. So, from table 7-5 or 15-4. So, branch A, 70 FU. Ang FU natin is DFU, fixture unit. Lagay ng FU para yung umikli siya. Kasi pag nagsulat ka doon sa mga diagram, ang haba na. Lagay ka ng DFU. So, FU na lang. kahit sa water supply, nandiyan. Ano naman doon is WSFU. So FD lang yung nagamit sa pag-compute. Pero normally, tawag doon is water supply. So 70 FU is 4 inches. Bakit? Drainage siya. Okay. 70, 48, lampas ng 48. Ano horizontal? Horizontal. So 35, 70 ang kailangan natin. So pasok siya sa 216. This is 4 inches. Gets niya? Letter B is 90. Again, pasok ka naman sa 4 inches. 216 to 35. Di pwede dito. Di pwede 3 inches. Kailangan siya 4 inches. 120 FU sa C. Again, this is 4 inches. 216 tayo, di tayo lumalampas pa. 90, ganun din. 150, 180 FU. To, na 190 FU to 160 FU, then 160. Wait, this is sa I2. 200 yan ang pata natin. So, ito na. Pinatang ko. Ayan, 200. Still, di lumampas ng 216. So, kaya 4 inches pa rin. Now, step 2, size the portion of stack above offset. Table 7-5. Above the offset, i-add mo itong A, B, C, D. Talapas 370. Ano ba? 70, 190, 280, tama, 370. So, sa vertical, natin mo yung 370 dito. 5 inches. Vertical. So, 5 inches. Hindi pa din pwede yung 256. So, pwede tayo ng 6 inches. Yan. Para available naman yung materials. Vertical. Next, step 3, size the offset, table 7-5 or table 15-4. Offset K is 370 FU. So, still 6 inches din to. Ito. 370, 5 inches or go to 6 inches. Kasi 4 to 8 pasok siya. Pero hindi naman ulit tayo gamit ng 5 inches. This equals the sum of all the size, the portion of the stack below offset, 7-5 or table 7-15-4. This equals the sum of all the branches above and below the offset connected to the stack. So A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F hanggang I is 1 to 50 fixture units. For vertical, 1 to 50, hanapin mo. Vertical. So pasok yung 6 inches kasi 1 to 80 siya. Now, size the run out to the house drain. Ito na. M, which is 1 to 50 horizontal. 1 to 50 horizontal, hindi pwede yung 6 inches. So, punta ka na 8 inches. So, ayun, may size ka na ng stock system. Ayan, gagawin nyo yan sa design nyo. House drain. House drain are designed to flow at half full capacity to a maximum of 3/4 full under uniform flow conditions so as to prevent violent pneumatic pressure fluctuation in the development of hydraulic pressure. Yung may slope pa, natawag na horizontal. A minimum slope of 1/4 inch per foot should be provided for 3 inches pipe and smaller, 1/8 inch per foot for 4 inches to 6 inches pipe, and 1/16 inch per foot for 8 inches and larger. This minimum, okay. This minimum slope are required to maintain a velocity of flow greater than 2 feet per second for the storing action. The table 5 gives the approximate velocities for given slope in diameter of horizontal blade. So, ito yung mga sizes. Ito yung naman yung slope niya. So, for larger pipe, so allowed siya kasi di ba lampas na ng 2. Ito. 1/8. naman sa 4 inches. So dito naman for more less than 4 inches. Diba? Yan siya derived. Continuous flow. Continuous flow. A value of 2 fixture units can be assigned for each gallon per minute of flow for continuous or semi-continuous flow into the drainage system, such as from sump pump, ejectors, or air conditioning equipment, water-cooled equipment, or similar devices. So lahat yan, pwede mong i-assign ng 2 fixture unit. That is a sump pump which discharge at a rate of 200 GPM is equivalent to 200 times 2 or 400 fixture unit. Figure 6 shows a diagram of sanitary system with an ejector and the correct sizes for all 5. Sabihin, yung ejector mo o yung sump pump, sumabay dun sa drainage mo. So, ang equivalent fixture unit is times 2 ng GPM. Diba? So, ito yan. Yung discussion niya, wait, wala. So, dito, ito yung mga soil stock. Meron kang 150, 130, 140. So, this is 2 basta ng 260 din. So, 150, kung natin yung 150, ang pipe size na is vertical, 150. So, vertical, so 256 maximum, 48, 256, so 4 inches na tama. Pumasok ka sa 4 inches size. Tapos, ito naman, horizontal, pumasok pa rin, 4 inches. So, ito, yung ejector vent ko lang yan, vent yan, patas. Ito yung sub-drain. So, na-compute mo na yan. So, wala pa sa pipe sizing. Pumasok ka ng pump. Na-calculate mo sa pump is 60 GPM. So, times 2 mo, magiging 120 ang fixture unit niya. So, after that, ito magiging 120 plus 140 is 260 fixture units. So, consider this as horizontal drain. So, 260 mo is lalabas as, so horizontal 216, depende yung 4 inches. So, pasok tayo sa 6 inches. 720 ang maximum, di ba? Yan. Then, add mo na 10 feet minimum distance. So, pag-layout nyo na to. So, this is 130 plus 260 is 390 to. Ito na. So, 720 yung maximum natin. So, pasok pa sa 6 inches. Plus 150 yung 390, 540. So, pasok pa rin yung 6 inches. 720 times 0.8, ilan? So, pag nakuha mo yung, pag more than 540 ka pa, so possible yung 1/8 slope. Diba? So, yan. Ito lang kung yung itinap mo doon sa sampang mo, itinap mo doon sa drain niya. Or, para hindi mo sumabay siya, itapon mo na doon sa main sewer. Kung malapit lang naman, ang mga basement, tinatapon na rin siya. Pero pag tinap mo, yan ang equivalent times 2. Now, sizing the house drain every floor. Ito yung simple drainage diagram. Pinalayout niya, pero ito hindi pa to pinagsama-sama pa niya yan. So when sizing the house drain, already start at the point farthest from the point of exit from the building. The calculations are then simplified because additions are only required as progress in the direction of flow proceed. The same procedure is followed in sizing each branch of the house drain. Figure 7 shows a simple drainage system with the loads noted with an example of how the system is sized. So example, given a sanitary system with load as shown in figure 7, the sizing procedure is as follows. Starting at the point exit from the building, the total all fixture unit loads Picture unit values are obtained from table 7-2 and 15-9. Horizontal piping in stack sizes also comes in from table 7-5 or table 15-4. Yung unang table, makikita mo yung mga picture unit ng mga pictures. So sa sinks, 6, kung ilang sinks yan, kasi may plural. Water closet, isa lang yan. So 6, 6 ang FU niya. Urinal is 2 FU. Lavatory is 4 na lavatory siguro to kasi 1 lang yan. Ay, tama. Lavatory, isa lang yan, di ba? Lavatory. So ito, 6 sa water closet. So ginamit rin doon is 6 or 4, pwede naman yan. Lavatory, 1. Okay. So yun yung table. Huwag natin balikan yung mamaya. Pag ginamit natin. Ito pala. Tumayo pa ako. So yan, 6. So all piping installed 1/8 per foot slope. So yung table mo is pound 4. So multiply mo lahat siya. Water closet are bulb operated, prosecutor. Urinals are wall hung, lavatories having small PO, sinks, kitchen sinks, and building is 7-story. So 7. Tama, 6 ginamit na. Prosecutor bulb. So ito na yung mga picture mo. Galing yun sa layout of floor plan. So, point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4. Ito yung mga water closet mo. Divide 6. Ibig sabihin, 3 water closet. 2 urinal. 18 lavatories. Dami. Oh, isa lang. Okay. Isa yun ang lumabas sa floor plan mo. So use table 15-9 public. Yan. Table 7-5 or table 7-4. So step 1, star P4 A. So this is 18 water closet. Hindi. Yung ng quantity ito. Sige. Quantity. So 18 times 4. So public. Ito. Yan. Ito ginamit natin 4. Posimeter bulb 4. Okay. So 18 times 4 is 72. 4 urinal times 2 FU is 8. 18 laboratory times 1 is 80. So 98 FU. So 98 FU is 4 inches. Yung stock. Ito nakikita nyo to is yung horizontal. Tapos ito yung stock, yung mga vertical to. Notice natin dito is yung horizontal blade. House drain. So stock page 4, ano yan? 98 vertical is wala dito. 48, so 256 to 4 inches. Horizontal mo is ano yan? 98 to 16. 216. 35 to 216, so 216 ka. 4. Yeah, 4 inches. So, measures kayo to 4 inches. Tapos, yung itong P4. Tapos yung A, size mo is 4 inches. Next, stock P6. B. Ayun, B. Ito. Pag-bisa tayo sa dulo eh. A. Anong dulo nito? Ito. P6. Tatlong water closet times 4 is 12. Tatlong laboratory times 1 is 3. Tatlong bathtub is 6. Tatlong shower is times 2 is 6. Total 27. So, may water closet ka. 27 pumasok dito. Vertical, di ba? Pero hindi ka pwede dito. Kasi only for $27 ka na. May water closet ka tapos may bathtub, nagsobra pa ito ng 6 fixture unit. So considered as 4 inches. Hindi ka na pwede dito. Sa 3 inches. Diba? Andyan. Number 4. Not to exceed 6 unit trap. Only 4 water closet or 6 unit traps allowed on any vertical. So this is 4. 6 unit trap. So lumampas ka ng 6 units. Naglampas ka ng 4 na 6 units. Kasi ito na 6 units to. Tapos yan. So lumampas ka. So this is na 4 inches. 27 ganun din. Diba? Kasi tatlo na yung water closet mo. Next. Step 3. C. Ito. 8 water closet times 4, 32. 8 lavatory times 1 is 8. 8 sink is times 2 is 16. 8 bathtub is 16. So that is 72. So same lang siya nito. following water closet mo. Kaya wala. Di ka na pwede mag 3 inches. So this is 4 inches, 72. 72. Ganun din. Ito, tapos ng 72, 4 inches papasok. 256 sa katawan 6. Ito hindi na. Next is number 4. I-add mo yung B and B, which is C and B, magiging D. 27 plus 72 is 99 FU. So horizontal lang to, kaya magiging 4 inches. Check the table. Check the table na lang. Step 5. E, add A and D. So 98 plus 99 is 197. So 6 inches. Step 6. 3 is 10 water closet times 4, 40. 2 urinal times 2 is 4. 6 lavatory times 1 is 6. So this is now 650 FU. Step P3, vertical is 50 FU is 4 inches. And F branch is 50 FU is 4 inches then. Table. Step 7, G is equal to F plus E. 197 plus 50 is 247 FU is 6 inches. Step 8, so H is 7. 4 water closet times 4, 16. 4 times 1 is 4 is 20 FU. 20 FU is 3 inches. So minimum size of the stock serving water closet is 3 inches. Kasi yun lang. So H is 4. Step 9. I is equal to G plus H. So 247 plus 20 is 267 FU is equal to 6 inches. Step 10. J, which is 6 times 12 times 2 is 12. This is 12 FU, so 2 inches. So J is horizontal, so 12 FU is 3 inches. Bakit? Sa horizontal, 12 FU, di pumasok. Hindi wala tayong 2.5. So pasok tayo sa 3 inches. 12 yun eh. Nagpas ng 8. Step 11, K stock P1 is 6 times 4, 24, 2 times 2 urinal times 2, 4. 4 laboratory times 1 is 4. This is now 32 FU. So step 1, stock P1 now is 32 FU is 4 inches. Limit of 4 water closet is exceeded. So kaya 4 na. So K is 32 FU. So limit of 3 water closet is exceeded. So 4 inches na rin. Step 12, L. Nakita. Is J plus K is equal to 12 plus 32 is 44 FU, so 4 inches. Step 13, M is equal to I plus L. It is 267 plus 44 is 311 FU. The size is 6 inches. Step 14, N stock P10. The starting water closet times 4 is 120 FU. 6 urinal times 2 is 12. 8 shower times 2. So this is shower na shower. 16, so this is 148. So stock P10 is 148 is 4 inches. And N is 148 FU or 4 inches. So ito, nailagay kasi dito shower. So lagay natin shower na rin dito. Normally, pag may water closet, may laboratory. Okay? So, yan. Step 15, O. Ano O? Ito, meron pa. Stack P8. So 10 sink times 2 is 20 FU. So stack P8 now is 20 FU is 2 inches. Sink lang siya, di ba? Yung water closet. Now, 20 FU is 3 inches kasi 8 inches yung 8 FU yung sa 2 inches. The next size ka na 3 inches. Stack 16, P9. 12 laboratory lang times 1 is 12 FU. So 12 FU is 2 inches. Stack yung vertical, so horizontal is 3 inches. I guess yeah. So step 17, Q is equal to O plus P. Q is equal to 20 plus 12 is 32 FU is 4 inches. Step 18, R is equal to N plus Q. So R is 148 plus 32 is 180 FU. 6 inches na yan. Step 19, S is equal to M plus R. So S is equal to 311 plus 180 plus 4 is equal to 491 FU is equal to 6 inches. So this is now the example. Example lang to. Ng procedures para malinaw kung paano nyo susulbin yan pag-present nyo. Okay? Teaching lang to for, for the process. Pag amay na kayo, so i-add nyo na lang yan sa diagram. So, tapos tingin sa table, alam nyo na ang size. Sa ngayon, siyempre, kailangan ma-explain pa kung paano yung ginawa o kung paano nakuha yung mga pipe size. Next, so yan na, meron na kayong sizing. So, magulit nila lang maintindihan yung kabigay kong sample. Hindi na kailangan mag-step 2, 1 to 19 pa. Next, ito sa atin, marami kadalasan i-require ng septic tank. What is a septic tank? Septic tank is ito. 2 compartment. Meron 3 compartment. Required sa atin ngayon is 3 compartment. Yan ang mga septic tank. Yan lahat papunta yung drainage mo. So septic tank refers to a watertight receptacle. Basahin niyo, tingnan niyo mabuti yung definition. To a watertight receptacle that receives the discharge of a sanitary plumbing system or part thereof. It is designed and constructed to accomplish the sedimentation and digestion of organic matter and the sewage within the period of detention or retention, and to allow the liquid to discharge to a leaching field, sewer lines, a combined sewerage network, or directed to a secondary wastewater treatment facility, in addition with the standard set forth by the revised National Plumbing Code. So malito pa rin ang septic tank dito kasi yung required ng is watertight, walang butas, ipapasipsip na. May iba naman nire-require din ng butasan. May iba naman, na-allow nila yung discharge, itatap mo sa main. May iba naman nga, yung closure para ipasipsip mo lang every 3 months to year. Yan. Malabanan. So maraming option. Sa ngayon, required na ngayon is yung 2 compartment. So, may mga ina-allow pa rin mga residential luma. Okay pa yun. Mga bago, required na is 3 compartment. Maya, malaman yung 3 compartment. Tapos, secondary wastewater treatment facility. So, normally, ang alam ko is septic tank muna bago yung STP. So, ngayon, may gumagawa na direkta na, wala ng septic tank. So, pagdating sa STP, it's dapat ko na yun sa paglabas mo. Sa STP mismo, pag mapadesign ka, sanitary engineering. Paglabas ng septic tank, sanitary engineering na. Itong mga detention, kung nag-aaral kayo ng sanitary engineering, sa mga alaman nyo itong mga retention time. Sewage refers to any wastewater containing human, animal, or vegetable waste matter in suspension or solution, including human excreta and urine, and may possible contain liquids consisting of chemicals and solution. Sludge refers to the solid particle of domestic sewage which settles at the bottom of the sedimentation tank. It is digested by anaerobic bacteria purely from domestic sources. Ito yung sa unang tangke ng septic tank. Papasok ko. Wastewater refers to a spent or used water discharged from home, commercial establishment, farms, and industries. Septic tank construction, revised National Plumbing Code of the Philippines. So, B5.4 and B5.5. Septic tank shall have a minimum of 2 compartments, minimum. The inlet compartment of any septic tank shall not be less than 2/3 of the total capacity of the tank, nor less than 2 cubic meter liquid capacity, and shall be at least 0.9 meter in width and 1.6 meter in length. Liquid depth shall not be less than 0.6 meter, not more than 1.8 meters. Marami pa rin gumagawa ng 2 meters, pero susunod tayo sa aming code. The secondary compartment of any septic tank shall have a minimum of 1 cubic meter and a maximum of 1/3 of the total capacity of such tank. Mag-design ka, i-double check mo. And septic tank having over 6 cubic meter capacity, the secondary compartment may not be less than 1.5 meter. So, diba, hindi nasusunod yan.